I was able to do it. Damn. Bro. Yeah. Wow. Oh my God. Alright, YouTube, so this got the clutch off, the pressure plate off, and yeah, my dad had suggested that I probably blew the clutch, and I wasn't sure. I didn't think it did that. It would do that. I thought it would show signs of slipping first before the clutch would actually blow and let go, but nah, it blew all at once. That's how it looks. Look at that. Completely ate it up. You can see where it just, when I went to go hit fourth, it just completely shattered it. Completely shattered it. Look at that, clutch material everywhere. So, yeah, that's great. It's what it is, though. I'm going turbo, so, you know, it was going to need a clutch either way, because this was only rated to about 500 horsepower. So, look like I'm going to be going twin disc. More than likely, I'm going twin disc. So, got the out. We got the engine stand out, and I could only find one bolt long enough that will actually work in my build housing. All the other ones I found wouldn't work. You know, they were too small, too big, didn't work. So I just took the bolts off my valve cover. Look how nice that looks. She looks good under there. She looks good under there. This engine was really still healthy. I really didn't have to do this, but I ran the crap out of it for like 2-3 seasons. And I'm finna boost the heck out of it. So I might as well just, so I don't have to do it later. You know, go through it and get it ready to actually take some boost, you know. So I can actually enjoy my car and not have to keep tearing it down also. Because I don't mind working on it, but continuously having to take your motor out, that gets annoying. Which I ain't had to take this motor out actually for a while, but I've had to take and rebuild before having this motor. Prior to this motor, I probably took the motor out of this car probably 5 times. You know, from the 302 going over to the first 351 Wizard I had, that was a flat topping block. Bruh, had problem after problems, but this has been a good motor. I ended up going to the junkyard again to get this motor, which is a roller block. And the first time I built it and put it together, didn't have any problems with it. So, but I'm getting off topic. I'm finna take my head bolts off. Take about 2 of these longer head bolts up here out. And then they should be long enough to work here in the build housing to bolt this up. And then get up on the stand, get over there in the corner. And then we're going to start tearing the pan down. Alright, YouTube. So, basically, I'm an idiot. So, I don't know why I thought this. But I really thought that the head bolts work in the build housing. No, it doesn't. Too big. So, I just did those 2 out. No reason. So, basically, I gotta run to a hardware store real quick and grab some bolts that's gonna fit in this build house, and that's gonna be long enough. Just got back from the store. Oops. Just got back from the store. Got my bolts. And let's see if this works. Yeah, we can do something with that right there. Yeah, I like that. We like those. Bruh. 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 Alright, YouTube. Finally got the engine on the engine stand. And let's just say that took way longer than it should have. That took way longer than it should have. But I got it on the stand, so that's all that matters. So I'm getting ready to start tearing it down. I'm gonna start off on getting a balancer pulley and harmonic balancer, get the whole front end torn down, and then rip that oil pan off and see what we got. We got the pin off. I'm really happy that we went ahead, took the motor out, and I'm just doing this full inspection. I was having a lot of vibration from the motor, and voila, now we see why. It broke the whole bracket right here on the motor mount, and it was a little bit loose. I guess that one had loosened up, yeah. And the whole motor mount was loose. So I'm gonna be going with new motor mounts, and which I was already gonna do, but now I have to, even if I didn't want to. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the motor mounts off, zip this pickup tube off, and then I guess pull a few caps on the rods, on the rod bearings, and see how they look. From the looks of it though, from some of the piston skirts, I mean, they look great. I was thinking about going and get the block board and machine. I think the most I'm going to do is probably give it another hone job, maybe. Hone the cylinders, put new bearings in it, and just go from there. I mean, what is that? Oh, that was from, oh, damn, my dad. That was you, plugging that other dipstick hole, or whatever hole that was. But yeah, so yeah, let me go ahead and pull the pickup tool, take the motor mounts off, and then see what we got. Cool. Alright, so stuff's a little bit of a mess right now. After I get this cap off and look at the bearing, I'm gonna go get some sandwich bags and get all these bolts labeled and put up. See, I got a mess right here, so they're gonna be done after this. I'm gonna need to get this done and then start cleaning up. But we got the I got the bolts for the cap off, or loosen, I mean. So I just need to screw it off now, and let's see how it's looking. I got a good feeling personally that it's not gonna need any bearings, to be honest. I might just throw some fresh new rings in it, gap them for boost, but other than that, I think it's fine. Here, let me get a screwdriver and get that up. Alright, so I stand corrected. Yeah, so this bearing, I think actually, I might do have to change a few bearings actually. This one has some scoring on it. Here, let me just flip the camera. There we go. So, yeah, don't mind the gloves. These gloves are through. I done put it to work this past week, but yeah, she got some scoring on them, and I think I know why. Cause that is a nice little gash. I don't think the other bearings are gonna look like that, but I remember when putting this crank in. If you guys can see it right there, there's a little gash in the crank, in which I should have probably got the crank probably turned 10 thousandths, but I didn't do that. And I mean, I wasn't able to see any problems when driving it. I couldn't tell, but it was definitely wearing into the bearing. As you can see, there's quite a bit of gas in it. More than likely, I'm probably gonna take the crank, you know, get it turned, possibly 10 thousandths, and then put 10 thousandths bearings in it, which I kind of don't. What the heck? So I just found this piece of material right here. I'm not sure where this came from, but it was just sitting on this main cap right here. Have not a clue why.
Bruh.
So that's interesting.
Bruh.
Wow. Well, yeah, I don't know. I'll see. Want to tear it down more, but alright, YouTube, I'm gonna call it the night. I'm finna go grab some sandwich bags. Finna put all this stuff up, label it, and then I might tear it down a little bit more. Might get the heads off or something. I don't know. I doubt it, but yeah, man. If you guys watched all the way to the end, I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. Next video, I'll be having a motor completely apart. I plan to, and then I'll be showing you guys the aftermarket rods I have also. These lightweight, either these H-beam, I-beam, whatever you call them. some aftermarket rods that I got from this race shop several years ago. So yeah, I'm gonna throw them things in there. I'm gonna keep the stock pistons. The cylinders look good. Well, no, I'm gonna stop. Let me stop. I'm gonna get it torn down first. But from what I see so far, it looks good. But at the cylinders, everything looks fine. The pistons look fine. I'm just gonna slap the lightweight rods in it. Hone the cylinders again. Probably get the crank turn 10,000s. Slap some new cam bearings in it. New rod bearings. Just, you know, just freshen it up and just throw it back together, and she should be fine. So yeah, man, so that's all for today's video. Thank you for watching, and I catch you guys in the next one. Peace.